Hello, everybody. Hello, GFC champions. I'm Coach Aditi Barde. I've logged in from Thane, Maharashtra, and I'm a proud health and wellness coach with Global Fitness Clan. Today, we have GFC champion. That's my transformed client, Ashutosh, with all of us. Ashutosh, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, hello everyone. My name is Ashutosh Balbode and I am born and brought up from Nagpur. And yes, I'm a software engineer.
Okay. And what else would you like to share? What's your age, Ashutosh?
Oh, yes, my age, I'm 26 years old and very soon I'll be touching 27 by the next month.
Okay. So you have transformed before your birthday. That's really nice. To ask the age, because in this age people rarely think about fitness. Chal raha hai zindagi, chal raha hai, people are not, and it's really inspiring to see you before even entering your 30s taking this decision and transforming your health. So can you give me a brief about your health conditions for the benefit of all? How were they before you joining the GFC program?
Yes, so from college time now, actually, I was a glutton and I used to have many types of food just for fun. So as a result, what had happened that by the time I passed my engineering, my obesity skyrocketed to a different level. And right after a college, I think world was hit by COVID. And to my surprise, my health was already in very low condition. So I was being admitted in the hospital for the treatment. And their condition was actually a bit more worse. So I was treated with steroids. So when I got discharged from it, doctor informed that there will be side effects like you'll feel even more hungry than before, like something like that kind of sort. So that actually came true. And after getting discharged, again, my hunger increased to another level, which again rapidly raised my obesity to a different level. Like my weight really skyrocketed to something different level. Now, I also had a very stressful and hectic job. So considering all these factors, my health took a U-turn, and one day I got scarred. I got a scarred kind of feeling on my legs. So at initial moment, I thought it is a regular scar, so I ignored it. But it really grew at a very alarming rate, just in 1 month of span. So that got me a bit scared. And then when I diagnosed it with a doctor, that's when my health took a U-turn. I was diagnosed with psoriasis.
Oh.
So uh, that's how my hunt began for gaining a proper solution for it. And all over the internet, all I can was find was disappointment. Like they were saying that this cannot be cured and something like that. And I also saw that different types of treatments were available, but definitely I didn't opt for allopathy. It was a bit kind of costly and also with another side effects.
So, Ashutosh, how
That's
many
it.
years were you in this struggle pre-COVID, then the hospitalization, then the psoriasis happening? What was the struggle period kind of? How many years did you discover? Did it take time to discover GFC? And how many years were
Yes.
the fail? Was it 1 year, 2 year? Would you like to tell us?
Yes. After getting discharged from COVID, I got contradicted to this disease in just 1 year of span, and then I suffered for 2.5 years.
2.5 years of suffering and then discovering GFC without, you know, without more time, I would request the backend host before Ashutosh and I continue the amazing podcast to display Ashutosh's transformation for the benefit of all. And I would like to show you all his magical transformation after 2.5 years of struggle, the hospitalization, the pains. Here he is from an 86 kg, shedding off 12 kgs of massive weight, the vitamin D, vitamin B12, his immunity coming in check. But the biggest victory of all times is his psoriasis, his autoimmune condition has been in remission. He is fit and fine as if he never had psoriasis. So that's his biggest victory. And thank you, back and host. So moving ahead, Ashutosh, apart from the visible transformations which I shared with our lovely audience, what all other benefits did you experience in this overall health and wellness transformation of yours?
Yes. So one of the major thing is my muscle and stamina increased greatly. As a result, I have a very improved performance in my sports and all outdoor activities. Again, I also learned cooking. That is one of my favorite skill which I learned. It helps me to take care of my own health. And I also learned meditation and breathing techniques. very crucial, which helped me to take care of stress at runtime. Then I also got the joy of reading many books, which helped me grow even better in mindset. And I also after getting remission, I personally feel a very high boost in my self confidence. Like now, I no longer feel hesitant anymore in going outside and facing the world. And one more most positive thing which I've observed is now I'm having an energy of like all time high. Even in the entire day, I do not feel tired anymore.
So this, when we work on the root cause, everything, weight loss is a byproduct. Similarly, there are so many add-ons which we get, which we cannot show in one flyer. That's what Ashutosh, he can go on and on. There are so many benefits. Speaking about a little more, his inflammation levels also came in check. And it feels like he's in his first or second year engineering now. Never feels like a 26-year-old guy talking, right? So I would now request you, could you throw some light on this painful condition of yours, which was there before, the autoimmune condition, psoriasis? How was it? And now, how do you feel while it is in the remission stage? Meanwhile, I would also request backend host to show everyone the before and after of his psoriasis. And Ashutosh, you can continue sharing with us. How do you feel now and how was it?
Yes. So, uh, before I go ahead, Aditi, first of all, I want to express my deep gratitude and generous thank you for guiding me through this turmoil of 2.5 years of suffering. After, what do we say? After getting into the remission state, uh, trust me, it feels like I am just, it is just like a new rebirth for me, like with a very new strength. And after getting in remission state, I was able to get back to my outgoing lifestyle, which I thoroughly enjoy. Okay, the sheer joy of just enjoying this life again, like getting back to my normal activities, it fills my heart with joy. It also helps me sleep really well.
Great. And speaking about, you have mentioned this in couple of review calls in the start as well, that Aditi, it's been like COVID to khatam ho gaya. It's the lockdown is over for the exterior world. But for me, it is still going on. I'm still in closed doors and I don't have the comfort to go out. Because
Yes.
and at heart, at nature, you are an extrovert, an outdoor person, having lovely friends. So now how has the remission brought that, are you still facing a lockdown situation at your home, or how has psoriasis remission helped you?
The first thing which I observed was that due to psoriasis, what was happening is there was many flaky skins. Okay, there was also what do you say? Some sticky liquid was also coming out of it. So, and also it brought my attention again and again towards that scarred areas. So it actually really impacted my quality of life outside. And that was the reason it created a mental asylum kind of stuff in my home itself. Because at that time when I'm at home, I don't need to answer other people's, right? But this actually took a toll on my health, and again it was kept on increasing. Now, since it is in remission state, I no longer feel that sensation that it is still there. It's like you get a true freedom, right? You get the joy of enjoying outside. So now when it is in remission state, now when I get to go outside and live my life again, I truly realized how valuable every moment is. I have deep respect for it as well, and I enjoy as much as possible because I since I have gone through the suffering, now I understand how every moment is valuable for me.
So that's great. So this is a true win for you. And I still remember the initial health consultation call. Ashutosh was in very dual minds and he was hesitant to start the program. And he always had known it from the exterior world that this can never come in remission. But he definitely wanted to give a chance, but was very hesitant. So how was your approach then, and how is it now? How do you feel?
To be honest, if only I had known this secret earlier, I wouldn't I wouldn't have wasted even a single day from that moment. See, the scenario was that since I was bombarded with misinformation at that moment, and many of my myths were busted in the overall transformation journey. So slowly and steadily, I first of all I got approached to you from my sister, right? So she then when you started explaining me and educating me on these stuffs, like what is the root cause of this, how things are linked together, and overall my transformation journey, when I started realizing the change, it is actually happening, then I started gaining faith in it. Once it started blooming like anything, my faith level rose to a different kind. And this is the result of your hard work.
Thank you so much, Ashutosh. Again, I would like to recall for all of you. There was one point in time, maybe he had lost 6, 7 kgs, and he was like, "Aditi, GFC philosophy is magic, is amazing. The world should know this." And he was speaking for 15 minutes in that call just about GFC philosophy and asking me who made this, how is it, and why can't we go all in, and how many lives have you all impacted? And he was very curious, like a childlike person, and asking me about the philosophy, because when it was showing positive results, when he was witnessing it, he got mesmerized by it. Now I would like to speak about overall wellness. It's not only physical, it is also emotional and mental health which matters. So Ashutosh, at the start you had shown, or you had spoken about signs of stress, weak mental health, and we together worked on it. So would you like to speak about it, and how did we together achieve victory over it with the GFC transformation program?
Yes, and here the major credit goes to your efforts, Aditi, because what now I realize that overall the program throughout our journey, earlier I was a bit hesitant and I was a bit close-minded, right? With our regular review calls and necessity based on demand calls, we cleared our doubts. Like whatever mental blockers which I had, we discussed on it, and we step by step overcame those obstacles via your emotional maturity. At that time, I really didn't have it. I accepted. And not only just that, you also suggested me and our GFC's advanced meditation program, which addressed more in depth the stress points which were there. They were very beautifully addressed in that, and it was vital for my growth. That helped me grow out of my own barriers. And not only that, I also remember, Aditi, you gifted me a book, right? You Can Heal My Life. I can assure you, somewhere in the overall journey, the summary of that book, it was still there in my mind, and it was helping me keep the same routine in an, what do we say, in the best fashion. Not only that, and Aditi, your guidance, which I had overall the transformation, like whenever I had some doubts in case of programs or in case of books or any misconceptions, thank you for clearing it out. That actually helped me grow and get even better.
Absolutely. Would you like to throw some light on the belongingness pillar for everyone?
Exactly.
How did
Yes.
share and learn? So Ashutosh has been regular at, so Hello GFC ke pehle it was GFC share and learn, right? It's now Hello GFC. Right from day one, from his client journey, he has been regular on all these sessions. So how did they inspire you? What was your take on it in terms of your transformation?
What I realized is that, see, whenever we are going through a transformation, right? So in majority of the people think that now this person is doing a certain specific sets of instructions, and it is different. But with our Hello GFC programs, Share and Learn, previously known as Share and Learn, I realized that it is not just me who is doing this. There is many people and an entire community dedicated to it who is doing this daily. So it is not something very different or something out of the world. It is plain simple healthy habits, and that what we say. See, we have a feeling, right, that if you're doing something new, so we also want to mix things with other people's for support and what do we say, for confidence, right? But when that doesn't happen, we feel alienated. That feeling was itself eliminated when I started having this share and learn programs. So
That's why we
that's how
say
it is.
together it's easier, right?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. So this belongingness pillar, it big time helped. This is again an inspiration to all the clients who have started. Keep coming to Hello GFC, and one day you will be speaking with your coach here on the Client Coach podcast. That's amazing. So this has been a true warrior story for me also to witness. As you all saw the psoriasis before after as well. Not only the reddish or the inflammation, it was a very painful state. It was very frustrating. Mental health used to take a toll. There was a hectic job to take care of. so many things day in day out, and now bringing it completely in remission, like you and me. He's living a life free from psoriasis, free from any medicines, any lotions, free from any thoughts whether to go out, not go out, wear shorts or not, speak, be outdoor. So everything has changed together for Ashutosh. It's like on a light note, if I say, it's like boarding school ka bacha भी free घूमने लगा है. It's like regular schooling for him now. And Ashutosh, so for the benefit, would you like to one message you'd like to give the participants of Hello GFC who are on their transformation journey, and also in future to all of those who watch this client coach podcast?
Yes, one very important message from my side. I personally believe in this. Never ever give up on yourself. Okay. When you take a certain path in your life and life gets difficult, okay, keep coursing through it. Don't keep on hissing about it or cursing about it that my life is getting difficult. Because I assure you, one day when you will surpass that barriers and obstacle, when you will reach your destination, you will be proud when you look back and pat yourself on the back that you didn't give up. You kept on coursing through and you reached your destination.
And what is your take ahead? These habits, have they become habits for you? How is your routine now?
And I've uh, it is not just a routine, Aditi. Now they have simply become a part of my life. Just like every morning when we wake up and brush our teeth, right? It has become that natural to me.
Wow. So you wish to continue this for lifetime, right? And you want to,
Easily.
Ashutosh is now working on his muscle gain, muscle improvement. So fitness again is not a sprint, right? It's a marathon. And that's exactly what he also wishes to follow. On behalf of all the participants, there are lovely comments coming in. So on behalf of all of them, Ashutosh, I would personally like to take that opportunity to congratulate you again. You are truly a champion, a GFC champion, a warrior. You have overcome all your situations, your autoimmune condition, and we are truly proud of you. Thank you once again for giving your best insights to everyone.